Hello and welcome fans and friends, my name is 8-Bit Ben and today I want to talk about a piece of really exciting news. Now what this news involves is a character that I've very much loved my entire life, ever since I saw the film over what I'm sure is 12 or so years ago. He's called the Iron Giant and he's actually making a reappearance in a new film called Ready Player One, which actually seems to be this sort of virtual reality based film. Now for me this is really exciting because I've always wanted to see a live action version of the Iron Giant because the whole scale of the Iron Giant is insane. He has a really cool and very iconic design, and I really feel like Brad Bird had brought the character to life whenever he adapted the book to the screen, and every single scene in that film is absolutely perfect, really well written, actually really well animated at the same time. Like, it's really kind of timeless look where it's very sort of cel shaded, but it's just very appealing to look at. And I've always wanted a sequel for The Iron Giant because it's just so well done, and it's always going to be my top favourite film of all time. Now, Ready Player One may actually top that. Very unlikely, but I'm very excited to see that The Iron Giant is making a comeback because he is such a big part of my life and he's such a big part of many people's lives. If you didn't know, The Iron Giant film actually bombed pretty badly at the box office, and so it actually kind of gained a cult following since then. And if you haven't seen The Iron Giant before, please find a copy of it. There's a new version of it called the Signature Edition. It has 2 additional scenes, I believe, that kind of help clarify some certain story points and stuff like that. And I really have watched this film about probably like 40 times or so. It's just that good. It never gets boring, and I highly recommend it. I know this is a gaming centric channel, but this is a big part of news that I need to talk about. And yeah, I'm going to leave a screenshot of what the Iron Giant looks like at the end, just so you know what he looks like. Look out for the Signature Edition of that movie. It is an absolute classic. It's a very somewhat underappreciated gem that not many modern audiences know about, but I think if this helps gain traction for the Iron Giant, we actually might finally get a sequel again. Just hoping Brad Bird listens to fans like myself and actually ends up making a sequel. And maybe, I know he hasn't really got plans to make a sequel, but heck, we're getting The Incredibles like 10 years later, so I don't see why not for the Iron Giant. So yeah, just very excited for this bit of news, and also loads of other really cool characters. There's also like stuff like the DeLorean, and you have Kira and other characters in the film. It's kind of like what I would like to call the Super Smash Bros of the film industry. This looks really cool. I've never read the book. I might have to get around to reading it at some point. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, and you haven't come across the channel before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, but only do that if you want to.